You've got a little orchard or fish pond out in the countryside, or maybe a weekend camp up in the mountains, or even your old family home back in the village. When you're not there, you always worry. Someone jumping the fence, or wild dogs and boys tearing everything up, or even someone stealing your stuff. For most modern people, you would put up a security camera that watch 24/7, but there comes a big issue. No grid. Typically, a beautiful outdoor environment also indicates the area is sparsely populated. Running power lines, you're talking about changes, elections, thousands of dollars, and half the time it's just impossible. And Wi-Fi, forget it. You're far from the village. Cell signal comes and goes. How do you even check the footage remotely? Actually, there's no power, no internet, but I still want to watch my place remotely. Problem isn't just for regular guys like us. Scale it up. When they are building roads or bridges in remote mountains, or doing big wind and solar projects out of the desert, the site manager faces exactly the same pain. They need 24/7 cams for construction programs, information gathering, or it could be the simplest form of lighting. So today we're starting from the everyday scenarios that you and I understand, and we are going to break down step by step. In this extreme off-grid spots, what actually works for remote monitoring, and how much does it really cost? Is there a hassle-free, affordable way? Alright, let's start with the traditional solutions everyone knows first. Most people reach a generator as their backup energy. On paper, it looks pretty good. Low energy upfront cost is a really budget option. You can even get dual fuel or cheap fuel generators that run on propane, gasoline, or diesel. They come with decent watt ratings. 2K to 5K watts is common for few cams and a router. And when the grid goes down, you flip the switch and you have got the power. Sound perfect, right? But there are well to the pros and cons here. Yes, initial cost is low, but when you are buying fuel every week, the price swing like crazy in Apocalypse Now era. Even here in China, where materials and labor are supposed to be cheap and efficient, the real world costs and the headaches blow your mind once you run the numbers for a few months. Let me break it down with some 2025 to 2026 market reality. The classic setup: 10 to 50K quiet diesel Jenny powering standard cams with 4G router sounds ideal for 24/7 HD monitoring of site progress. Fuel burn is what kills it. A 20 kW unit at a light load use 3 to 5 liters per hour. Real sites run it 12 to 20 hours a day. Monthly fuel consumption of 1,500 to 4,000 liters. Diesel goes around $1 to $1.3 per gallon equivalent. That's exactly the Chinese price right now. So just on fuel, you are looking at 1,700 to 5,000 US dollars per month per site. Then add maintenance and all the hidden stuff: oil changes, filters, hauling fuel around, cold starts in winter, overheating in summer. That's another $300 to $850 a month on average. Plus, you've got noise complaints leading to environmental fines, spill and fire risk, and the backouts that wipe your footage. Total monthly running cost per point: 2,800 to 7,000 US dollars. A mid-size with 10 points, easily 30,000 to 80,000 US dollars or more per year, just on fuel plus upkeep alone. Brutal heat. Now the battery only comes in like another budget option. Battery tech has gotten cheaper and cheaper every year, that's true, but the cons are still there. They only last 1 to 3 days on a charge, window kills them faster, and when your battery dies, your monitoring dies with it. Not reliable when you actually need it. So both traditional roads have the same fatal flaw. They need constant human babysitting. So next, let's talk about the solar system part. Construction site outdoors. These bits are basically the perfect playground for solar off-grid system to show what they can really do. Think about it, wide open spaces, no tall buildings blocking the sun, panels get blasted with direct sunlight all day long. You've got abundant, unobstructed solar hours, especially in a place like northern China plains, desert edges, or even those mountain road projects where the sky feels endless. Solar energy tech, like battery tech, is also becoming increasingly cheaper, which reflects the style of the world's factory. And it's worth mentioning that China's contribution in this is huge. The environment gives every challenge a due. Yeah, that's the classic counts people give at solar as well. Rainy days, winter, snow, solar input jobs. Totally fair point, but that's a good news. We can overcome every one of those counts with today's tech. Modern MPPT controllers and the lithium batteries let us optimize the solar input like never before. You just oversize the panel by 20 to 30% for your location and add a decent battery bank. The system will keep running through weeks for bad weathers. Clean energy and some nice to have bonus here. It's the default win. No noise pollution, zero emissions during operation. The system runs dead silence, and your security cams stay truly stealthy instead of screaming expensive gears here to every passersby. No hot engines, no refueling accidents, no generator failures leaving you blind when you need footage most. And once you look at the real numbers and compare both, solar becomes a no-brainer. Before we jump into the easy button, let's quickly walk through what a real photovoltaic system actually looks like if you decide to build it in a classic DIY way. The basic and the magic starts with the PV effect. Sunlight hits the cells in the panels and gets turned straight into electricity. Here are the core pieces you absolutely can't escape. Solar panels, the heart of the whole thing. They generate DC power right from the sun. Controller, stop overcharging or kill the batteries. Grab an MPPT model and it can squeeze 15 to 30% more power out of the same panels. Battery for storage keeps the daytime extra for nights or cloudy days. Lead acid is cheapest, but lithium is lighter, lasts way longer, and the modern ones even have built-in heating so they will charge fine at minus 20 degrees Celsius. Inverter, if you need AC power, turns that DC into standard 220 volts household AC. You've got on-grid, off-grid, or hybrid types. Then all the extras, sturdy mounting brackets, distribute box, fuse, cables, and some kind of monitoring so you actually know what's going on. Now the money side, for small setup like powering a few cams and a Fuji rotor, here was the part that usually runs you in 2026 price. 100 volt monocrystalline panel, 10 to 16 US dollar, MPPT controller, 6 to 10 US dollar, 12 volt lithium battery, 15 to 100 mAh, 115 to 219 dollars. Small pure sine inverter if you need AC output, $7 to $30. Brackets, cables, fuse, and the distribution box, $9 to $70 US dollars. But that's a part most guys don't talk about. Checking down compatible pieces from different sellers, getting the voltage and the currents to play nice, wiring everything safely so nothing fries, then spending hours bugging when it doesn't charge on a cloudy day or the battery SoC really is off. It turns into way more time, extra chips, and a little hidden cost than anyone expects. That's why a lot of clients I work with and end up saying, screw the puzzle pieces and just grab one ready to go integrated kit where the panel, lithium battery, smart BMS controller, and everything is ready perfectly matched. Test and plug and play. Mount it, connect your camera, and you're done. But honestly, if you want a reliable power for your camera without turning it into the hard project, grab one of our integrated kits instead. Everything: monocrystalline panel, lithium battery with the smart BMS, controller logic, cables, bracket, pre-test. plug and play. Morning ones, connect your loads and walk away. No compatibility headaches, no surprise failures down the line. If you're done with the old school headache and want to see exactly what size system your site actually needs, drop the issue you made in the comments. I will shoot you our quick field proven sizing guidance and walk you through the options we build every day for you guys like you. That's it for today. Thanks for hanging out. Smash that like if it saved you some future pain. Subscribe for more real site breakdowns, and I will see you in the next time. Stay powered, stay profitable out there.